Have you ever wondered how to turn a regular cut file into a print and cut design? It's pretty simple. Let me show you how. I'm going to open an owl from my library, but when it opens in a bunch of unassembled blank pieces. If I want to cut this design with multiple layers of paper, I could cut the individual pieces from a variety of colored paper and glue it all together after cutting. However, I want to print it in color, all as one piece, and then have my Silhouette machine cut it out for me. First, we'll color the design. Some cut files open in color already, but you can recolor the pieces the same way. Ungroup until you see bounding boxes around the individual pieces you want to color. Open the Fill Color panel to have easy access to all the colors. Click on the expansion arrow for advanced options if you want to choose more colors than are in the standard selection. One by one, select a piece and click on a color to fill it with color. You can change a color as often as you want, so don't worry too much about getting the perfect color the first time. If you want a piece to have holes in it where there are multiple pieces, then select all the pieces at once, right-click, and choose Make Compound Path. Inner objects will cut holes into the larger piece surrounding them. This lets a color underneath show through, and now it's a single layer. Continue to color the pieces. You can drag the pieces into their general position as you go. If you need to move the position of pieces forward or backward, you can choose Bring to Front, Send to Back, or Move Forward or Backward one layer at a time with these buttons in the Quick Access toolbar. Hold Shift while clicking on multiple objects to select them at the same time. If some shapes are already in the correct position, you may want to group them together so they stick together when moving. I'll color this beak orange. If you want to color another piece exactly the same as any color on the page, select a blank shape, then use the eyedropper in the Fill panel to click on the color you want to copy to fill the selected shape or shapes. I'll move the beak and feet into place, and now there's just a couple pieces left. Since I'm not going to put this together with paper piecing, I can just delete the extra pieces or move them off to the side just in case I decide I need them later. Any shapes out here in the holding area won't print or cut. To clean up this design, I'll zoom in. I can continue to change colors if I need to. Even though these default red line colors won't print at their default size, I don't want to see the lines right now, so I'll choose a blank line color while all the pieces are selected. If you do want to choose a line color and have it show when printing, you need to either increase the line thickness or check the box for Print Lines of Selected Shapes. Now the positioning is a matter of nudging the pieces into place with the keyboard arrow keys. Zoom in as much as you need to. Once the design looks the way I want it, I'll group it all together. Grouping is helpful, but optional. This is almost ready to print, but there's one more essential thing for a print and cut to be accurate. We need to turn on registration marks. You can do this in the third tab of the Page Setup panel, or just click the hotkey M on your keyboard to turn the registration marks on or off. The design must be within the red cut borders and must not be within the crosshatch areas. Let's go to the Send tab, and we want to only cut the outer edge of the owl. Select the owl and choose Cut Edge. Now it won't cut all those pieces stacked on top of each other. Send the document to your printer, place the printout onto your cutting mat, and load it into your machine. Choose your material, action, and tool, and then click Send. That's the process you'll use to turn a regular cut file into a print and cut. This works for text, too. Make sure you have colors to be printed, registration marks are turned on, and double-check the cut preview in the Send panel. Choose Cut Edge to make sure it won't try to cut all those inner letters. Or select just the text and choose No Cut. Only the bold cut lines will be cut once your machine reads the registration marks. I hope you found this helpful. Thanks for watching.